keeping up with our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students! Hello, students. I am Kriti Chauhan from Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. This video is for Standard 6. Here we are going to learn about transitions and how to apply transitions on the slide in the PowerPoint presentation. Let us see the definition first. The manner in which one slide follows the other is in a presentation is called transitions. The slide transitions are similar to animations and are applied to slideshow when it moves from one slide to the another. Here, when the transition effects are applied to the slides, the effect will be seen when the slide enters the screen during the slideshow. Now, let us see how to apply transition to a PowerPoint presentation. The first step is click on the animation tab or transition tab. Depending upon the version of the Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. If it is 2000 Microsoft PowerPoint presentation 2007, then animation tab is used to click, or if it is more than if the version is more than Microsoft PowerPoint presentation 2008 or more 10 or more, then the transition tab is clicked. Second step, from the transition to this slide group, click more arrow to see all the available transitions. Select the transition that needs to be applied. In this step 2, we are going to select the type of effect we want to give to the slide during the slideshow. Second step, from the transition sound list, select a sound to play during the any transitions. Fourth step, in the transitions speed list, select the required speed of the transition. We can set the speed to slow, medium or fast. Fifth step, after selecting all the requirement, click on apply to all option to add the selected transition effect to all the slide in the presentation. And the last step, in the advanced slide section, select one of the following. First, select the on mouse click checkbox to progress to the next slide only when the user clicks the mouse or press a key. That means whenever we will click the mouse or press any key from the keyboard, then only the next slide, then only the slide will go from one slide to the another, and which will show the transition effect. B, select the automatically after checkbox and enter the number of seconds after which the next slide should automatically appear. This means whenever we click on this checkbox and select the number of seconds, after that particular number of seconds, the slide will move from one slide to the another with some transition effect that is applied. Now let us start how to create transitions on the slide. Now this is my Microsoft PowerPoint software 2016 version. If you are using Microsoft PowerPoint 2007 version, then you have to click the animation tab and the entire tab look will be different compared to the current version I am using. Now let us start how to apply transition effect. The first thing is you are going to click on transition tab. This is my transition tab. Now this transition tab will give me this group transition to this slide. From this group I can select the transitions type of transition effect on my slide. Now there are few transition effects you can see. If you want to view more than this, you just have to click this arrow and the more options will be seen in the menu. Now this is called more option. This is the call more click. So when you click this, you can able to see multiple of transitions effect on the screen. Now select any one of them, and if you want to see the transition effect, just click on the preview button. You can see the transition effect on the screen. Now this is one kind of transitions. Can you see this effect options? This effect options are going to give you the type of different way to apply this blinds. See, blind is nothing but, see, we have seen in the preview it is coming vertically. Now if I want to change it to horizontal, I can just click here and then preview. Can you see it is coming from top to bottom, and here it was coming from, previously it was coming from left to right. Now this is one of the transitions effect. Now we also discussed previously that how to give sound to the effect. See, this is here, currently there is no sound, right? Once, okay, now I select any one of the sound. Done. Now you can preview. I hope you have heard the sound of click. We can change the sound here also. Let us see, we select hammer. This is one kind of sound. Just I will write here some content. Now can you see the preview here? The sound effect is there. Now the duration, in this duration means how fast, how slow, that is you are going to decide the speed of your transition. You want your transition to be more fast. Can you see when it started and when it finished? Because we have reduced the time of a transition effect. If we do it more, like 3 seconds, suppose I'll make it 4 seconds and start with the preview. Can you see the transition? It is coming slowly. So from here you can control the speed of transition effect. Now the second is advanced slide. The advanced slide, we have two options, on click or after. On click means whenever I start a slideshow, I'm starting the slideshow, it is coming automatically. Until and unless I don't press enter, this slideshow won't move from the screen. As soon as I press on click, the transition or the slide will be moved away from the screen, and if we have more than one slide, then the new slide will appear on the screen. Let's see with the another slide. Let us add new slide. This is my second slide. Now suppose here is my transition. I want this is on mouse click. I'm going to change, if I want to change my transition effect on this slide, I want my transition to be, suppose I want my transition to be push. Now the effect I want to change from bottom, I want it from top. So now I want to have some sound effects, coins. I am going to change the duration a little bit more, and I am going to make it on click, or you can say it after 2 seconds. I am unchecked the on mouse click, and I am going to check after, means after 2 seconds this slide will come on the screen. Now let us start with the slideshow. Can you see the sound? And after few seconds, without any click, this transition will move to the next transition. And can you see the sound? The coin sound is having an effect at the background. Clear? So in the transition you can have on mouse click, or after 2 seconds the slide will come on the screen. And if you just select the first slide and you are going to say, I'm just changing to the checkerboard, and I say that apply to all. Now this apply to all effect will be viewed in both the slides. Can you see? This is my first slide, and the second slide I can see the same transition effect is applied. That means apply to all means if you select any one transition effect from this option and say apply to all, that means the entire slide, how many slides are there, that many slides will have the same transition effect. I hope students you are clear with the transitions and the options given on the transition tab. Hope you are able to create this presentation using the transition effect and make it more effective during your slide presentation.